Do you think making $273,000 in 8 months is something that's possible for you? I'm here to tell you that it 100% is possible, and my man standing right next to me has done exactly that. So we're gonna break down exactly how he went from being in a wonderful place like this, what, a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
To going back to England, starting a corporate job, realizing that that wasn't for him, making it, what, 4 or 5 months?
Yeah.
And then deciding that he wanted to take this online money-making, entrepreneurship, content creation, brand building thing to the next level. And he made it work within those 8 months. So that's what we're going to be going through. If you're new to my channel, I talk about business every single day. I myself have built multiple businesses online around the content creation space, around the influencer space, and made multiple millions of dollars doing so in the space of about 4 years. So it's very much doable. Both of us have managed to do it, and we both believe wholeheartedly that anyone who watches videos like this, who is trying to better themselves, searching on YouTube, can do exactly that. So all I ask in return for this piece of value is that you hit the subscribe button. And Sol, take it away. How did you manage to make that money?
There we go. I would say the first thing, just put my hand on the camera. The first thing is you're trying to do something. I think we both agree, like walking around like this on a morning is a 1% lifestyle. You're trying to achieve something that very few people actually want or actually want to do with their lives. And it's then you've got to appreciate that you've got to do 1% things. So if you want a 1% lifestyle, what are you going to do, which is different to the rest? Because most of your friends are going to be going out and drinking. They're going to be going cocky into their job on a Monday morning. So you've got to think, oh, well, that's what everyone else is doing, but I don't want that lifestyle. So I'm going to do something completely different to them. So that's what the first thing that like helped me mindset wise in that year and a half that Connor was talking about is being like, well, everyone else is doing this, but they have a life that I don't want. So if I do what they're doing, I'm going to achieve the life that they have, which is not what I want. So then I was thinking, okay, so when I'm getting hate from people, when I'm getting judgment from people, I just looked at their life and went, okay, would I trade lives with them wholeheartedly? Would the whole of their life, would I trade lives with them? No. Okay, so I'm not going to listen to their opinion. And I get a lot of almost jokes from my friends who say like, you're so dismissive of people's opinions. But if literally someone doesn't have a life that I want, I do not listen to anything that they say. I'm ruthless with just being like, I don't care what you say to me. And you have to have that as well. When you're like in that 1% lifestyle you want to build, you have to have that idea, which is only take advice from people you would trade their life with. Anything on that?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the hardest things I think I've ever had to come to grips with is, you know, you have your friends from home and your friends from home have their opinions, and maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your friends, maybe it's your kids, maybe it's whatever, right? And everyone has their opinions, but the thing is almost no one that you're going to be around at this point in the journey, right? Because you don't make friends. Like me and Sol only became friends because of the journey. And the people that you're around now aren't doing the journey. So of course they're going to have these negative connotations. Yeah. They're going to have the guru scammer idea in their head, which, you know, there are scammers. There are gurus that are faking a lifestyle and stuff. But that's just one part of a very much real environment and society. So your steps, and do correct me if I'm wrong, lived a normal life, went to uni, came here, saw that there were people that were making magical internet money, realized that's something you want to do, but I'm going to pursue my career first because it's going to set me up, and I want to have I want to have at least a backup, right? Went there, realized this isn't even a backup that I want, because I don't want to be the guy who's 20 years ahead of me climbing this ladder still. I want to be free. I want to be retired, but doing what I love, right? Because then you're basically retired in the general sense of the term. Figuring out what it was, but the key differentiator was you started that content before it worked, right? So you started making content and you started finding your ground. So the hardest thing to overcome is really figuring out what that niche is that you're going to do. And how you figure that out is by starting. So the reason why I'm filming these videos the way I am, I'm holding my iPhone, we're on a walk trying to get our 10,000 steps. And this right here is all it takes, right? If one of you watches this video and it resonates with you, you could be a potential client of mine. I'm currently not selling anything on this channel because I'm just talking about my experience. I have other channels where I make money from at the moment. So that's how you find your client base. You title this video, you have a thumbnail that resonates with people who might want to make money online, for example, and that's where you start. So if you take away anything from this video, try and surround yourself. Doesn't have to be people who are already rich, who are already successful, but surround yourself with people who are open-minded and excited about the prospect of doing something a little bit different. And number two, just start. I know you're watching this on a phone, or you're watching this on your computer and your phone is on your desk. Pick it up at some point in the day and just have a conversation with the camera. It's going to teach you how to be better on camera. It's going to show you over the course of 6 months what pieces of content resonate with people. And you may only get between 1 and 50 views for the whole 6 months.
Yeah.
But guess what? There's going to be one video that gets 50 views and every other video gets 1 to 25 views. And that video right there with the 50 views is what resonates. So double, triple down on that. And then you might be able to build a life like we're leading right now. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you want me to answer anything specific, leave it in the comment section. And if you want to check out Soul, his name's Soul Hyde on YouTube. And if you type my name in, Connor Kenny, you'll see all the other stuff I get up to. With that said, I'll see you in the next one.
Peace.